So here we are with the good ride review of the Stone Topo, and it's free ride and carving. That kind of sums it up. We rode this with Adidas Tactical ADV. Response. I really felt at home with the Union Atlas. Those were the bindings for this. And you can see it's kind of like, it seems like hybrid camber. I think they say camber, but it seems like there's a little bit of early rise in the nose from what I remember off the spec sheet that I read a little while ago. But it's definitely, it's meant to be ridden just a little smaller, you know, sized down a few centimeters. It's a little wider. It's a fun, directional, powerful, like mostly camber kind of carver. And we set it up the way they asked us to, on the reference stance, positive. I think we were like +9 in the back, right, Jimbo? Jimbo set it up, and then like 27 front.
Just to get your back knee to actually go forward, and it's like, how do you do this?
Is my knee gonna break?
It's not natural.
Yeah.
Like you have to think about it. Like, wait, how? Okay, this is really fun. I like this.
Let's do the flex. This thing's a beast, but it didn't feel as stiff as the others. It's
Didn't
like
look so either.
It's more on the medium side of medium stiff, where the others are on the stiff side of medium stiff. And what I really liked about this guy was I could actually butter off the tail okay. Did you see that? Like I could actually like lean back and grab the tail. As you can see from that flex, it just let go a little easier when you rolled back. And I thought that was pretty cool.
I liked all the Stone nose flex. Like I had some fun. I was doing all the tripods today. All of them just like, you could set a tripod, maybe not the natural, but all the other ones just set a tripod and it just wants to fling right back around. They're fun, responsive. You can flex it. Didn't take too much effort to get into it. It was fun.
Yeah, the natural is like a folded tripod.
No, you're going on your face.
Yeah. But this thing I had a good time with. I think I was surprised that I liked the carving ability of the natural a little better, but this was a close second, and the message was almost right there, because that, for a camber twin, that message just like drove through turns. All three of these camber boards, blue doors on, you know, the Dirty Fish, the barrel, and the minigun. The edge hold was powerful, good, really strong, had good hold, and it really had a just like a fun turn initiation to it that just didn't feel like it wanted to like go across the groomers. It felt like, I just felt like I was having pretty fast turn initiation. Still, the structure and the base held it up a little bit, but I think if I had just given this a flat base grind, this would roll edge to edge pretty quickly.
I thought it was really good. I mean, that pop from the camber, because it's just that energy that it wants to turn and wants to go edge to edge, and it kind of like, it was energetic, it was playful. I actually had a lot of fun on this board.
Yeah, and you can bomb on this.
Oh yeah.
However, if you really want to bomb, get the natural.
Yeah.
You know, but if you want to carve and just go out and have a little shorter, a little more fun, a little more directional board, this would be the call. And then, you know, what'd you guys think in uneven terrain? I thought it was okay.
It was okay.
Yeah.
It was, again, I think part of it was the, you know, not so good stellar grooming job of Bachelor, but for the most part it did.
Hey.
It handled well.
Hey, big man.
It handled well. It got down the mountain. It didn't, like, if you're on edge, it didn't throw you. If you hit a bump, you're still going down the same way. It just didn't like cut through, but you're still relatively stable. You're on the same line.
Yeah, you weren't riding this board so much shorter that it would start to get bucky.
Right.
And it seems like it might have a touch more width, and it felt like it held its edge. It's damp enough. It just, like, all these boards are kind of on the stiffer side. Stone really likes a stiffer board, you can tell. Maybe, you never know. Demos, but powder seems like it could be an okay board in powder. I don't think that's really what it's made for, but it's got some, looks like it's got some early rise and, maybe a little more setback on board than the specs might say on side cut. I'd ride it in powder, but I don't like
light powder day.
I think I would ride it in powder.
Yeah, I just wouldn't choose it over like boards that are way more setback, directional, floaty.
Stuff that's designed specifically for
but I don't think you're going to have a shitty day in powder if you ride this. I think it's going to be a pretty good time, especially if this is your kind of board, This is more of a carving groomer board that can do pretty well in powder. It seems like to us. And check the on the table review for all the specs. But overall, I mean, it's a fun, turny kind of, I don't know. I like kind of just this like, I love that flat tail, like that almost flat tail going into this big round nose. Just feels like this, and I couldn't grab the words for it,
Energetic turner.
Yeah. It's got some energetic, not too catchy, but definitely on the advanced to expert side. Boy, we're tired tonight, aren't we? Cheers, Stance.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, matey.